Good morning, and I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for inviting me to speak at this panel. It is a huge honor, I have to say, considering that when we talk about government services and e-government, actually we are in the world capital. And so being able to talk about government services and e-government in the United Arab Emirates says a lot. And first and foremost, I have to say that we from Serbia have a lot to learn from you, and we do try to learn and adapt and change and apply the same level of service for our citizens, businesses, and investors as you do here in the United Arab Emirates. And I have to also admit that it is quite challenging. But in any way, considering that I really have nothing to tell you that you don't already know, I will speak in a little bit of a different terms. And that is that I think that when we talk about government services, there are three things that we can take away from this panel about how the government should think about the services that they provide or we provide in the 21st century. One thing is technology. The other thing is partnership, and the third thing is listening and learning. In terms of technology, we are blessed with the fact that technology can help us provide services as governments to our citizens, businesses, and investors literally 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's unprecedented, and no government could ever do it before. But today, thanks to e-government and technology and digitalization, we can and should be available to our citizens 24/7, 365 days a year. And that is, I think, everything that we as governments need to know when we think about the services that we provide. Now, can anyone do it? Can any government do it? Absolutely. And I will tell you the example of Serbia. In Serbia, 2016, so about 8 years ago, less than that, all of the things that we had, all of the documents that we had about our citizens, everything, literally everything was in a paper form. We did not have a single database. We did not have a single document in electronic form. 8 years ago, a bit less than that, we had to start from zero. We had to start from scratch. And in 8 years, we came to the point where we have almost 100% e-government. I don't want to say that we have 100% because the job is never done. There is always things that you can improve. There are always new databases that you can create. And right now, we are at the point where we are doing a fully digitized healthcare records in order to have fully 100% electronic healthcare system. So to provide efficient services to all of our people and also support our medical doctors so they don't lose time on the administrative work. So it's not 100%, it's always time and room to improve, but we are doing it. So one, technology enables you to provide citizens with government services all of the time. 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday or Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m., regardless, you are, as the government, thanks to technology, always and can be available to your citizens, investors, and businesses. Second, partnerships. Governments cannot do it alone. In a fast-changing environment, government cannot keep up. So it is more important than ever that we forge partnerships, and hence the importance of summits like this. We learn from each other, we see what are the developments, how has a different government coped with these challenges and developments. We go back home, we adapt, and we implement in order to increase the level of services that we provide to our citizens. Secondly, we do not just cooperate with each other in terms of countries and governments. It is extremely important that we do what is commonly known, or in contemporary terms, known as GovTech, that we partner with startup companies, private sector, innovative companies, and we learn from them. In my experience, when we cooperate with startup companies or innovative companies, they help us solve problems that we did not know even exist. They see that something can be done in a more efficient terms and better when we thought that everything was fine and that we provide fantastic service. So in terms of GovTech, we really need to open up and think of innovative ways in terms of our government, how to involve startups and innovative companies and private sector in general to help us resolve problems and improve services that we did not see a problem with. And finally, third, listen and learn. It is ever more important for the government to listen, watch, learn, and adopt. Again, in a fast-changing environment, to be a responsible government, citizen-centered, we need to learn all of the time. So again, I would like to thank you for the opportunity and honor to speak at this panel. And I am very much looking forward to learning from all of you about how I can go back home to Serbia and still further improve services to our citizens, businesses, and investors. Thank you very much.